Sandy here from Scrimpingmommy.co.uk. I thought I'd come on and make a really quick fun card with you. So I've pre-done my card base here, and this is, I've taken an A4 sheet, a UK A4 sheet of Whisper white cardstock, and I've cut it to 5 7/8, and then I've scored it at 4 1/4, folded it in half, and we're going to have our card like that. It's a 10th fold. So then I've cut a piece of DSP, and this is just, is it 1/8 of an inch smaller? I can't always remember what size I've cut them to. Let me remind myself. So this measures 5 5/8 by 3 7/8. Okie dokie. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just attach that straight onto my card base, and this is the Follow Your Art DSP. It's stunning, and we've got this fantastic pattern on one side and then plain on the other. That is the bonus to double-sided DSP. If you find one a bit busy, okay, it's not really for me, that is just too much going on, you can just turn it over. So I'm using some wet glue, and that will, as I've said before, give me a little bit of wiggle room so that I can get that nice and straight, so that it looks nicer. And we'll just get that on there, but you can use what you want, use what you've got. Alright, so that's there. So now I'm going to cut my cardstock. Haven't cut it yet. I'm out of Stampin' Up blades, so I am using my spare trimmer. I always have more than one. And the new Stampin' Up trimmer is meant to be coming before the end of the year, before the end of 2019. So I'm quite excited. I will be buying one. So I do love my Stampin' Up. So I want to cut this. What did I cut it to? 5 3/4. I want it about 1/4 of an inch. So if I did that to 5 3/4, I'm going to cut this to 5 1/2. And my DSP is 3 7/8. So I want this to 3 5/8. So 5 1/2 by 3 5/8. I think that's right. Should just give me a nice border all the way around. I've not cut the length right. Okay, so 3 7/8. I want it to there, do I? No, that's not right. Let me double check that measurement. I think I'm having a bit of a stupid moment. 5 1/2. That's 5 and I've cut it the same size. It wants to be 5 1/4. 5 1/4. I kind of lost track of what I was doing then. Easy done. Not to worry. That's right now. I just got myself a little bit confused. So we're going to do some stamping. And I'm using this stamp set. It's red rubber, so I don't need any stamping mats. It's already got the lovely cushioning on. That's the awesome thing about red rubber. We've got a nice collection of stamps there. How many? We've got 12 to choose from. You can get thinlets to go with this. I chose not to. I'm a little bit frugal with my crafting, and I don't always get the dies because I just think, oh, blow it, I'll cut it out. And then what happens is then generally I'll think, oh, I wish I bought the dies, which is generally what happens. So this one is just the lovely, I'm just wondering if that'll fit on a smaller block. Let's have a look. We do have a collection of blocks. I'll quickly show you what I keep my blocks in while we're here. And it's a fridge bin, so it's designed to go in the fridge and hold stuff, or in your kitchen cupboard, you know, and hold your packets. You can get them all over. I happen to get this one from TK Maxx. But yeah, I've seen them in Home Bargains cheaper, if I'm honest. So, you know, have a shop around, see what you can find. So I'm going to have that one. I fancy some buttons. I'm going to stamp them separate. So we'll have that one on there, and I'll have the smaller button on there. I haven't even taken the paper off all of these. Let me just zoom out ever so slightly so you can see everything that I'm doing. So I'm just mounting these. The good thing about collecting your blocks and building up your collection is, you know, you don't have to keep taking things on and off. What shall we have? What else shall we have? Ooh, let's have a look. think I'll have some ribbon. And let's have a look which sentiment we're going to have. You paint my world with happiness. Follow your art. Let's stay up and craft. You make everything sparkle. I quite like you paint my world with happiness. I think we'll have that one for sure. So I'm going to do some stamping first. I may well punch this out with a fancy using a bit of a shaped punch. Let's have a look what we've got and what will fit. I've got a selection of punches. I do collect punches, I love them. Let's try, what's that one? No, that's too big. What's that one? That's too big. Is that too? That's too small. Let's have a look what we've got. Ooh, right, try this one. Even though it's retired, it might fit, and it does. So that's a 1 3/4. So then to decide I'm having that, I need the 2-inch. So I'll just set up my stall. Lucky for me, I've got everything very close to me. So if I forget to bring something to the table, all I've got to do is swivel my chair around and I'm good to go. I don't think it'll fit in that one. Oh, it might do. Yeah, I quite like that one. Timeless label. So we might have that. We'll see if it fits. I'm going to use basic grey. So I'm going to do my sentiment first, and then I don't want to stamp on that because that is my, no, yes it is my stamping layer, my card layer, so I don't want that. Have this one, get it inked up, stop faffing about, and I'll put it on there. Now I am going to see if it will fit in the timeless label, and it does. How awesome. But do you know what, I want it a little bit smaller. So how to make this a little bit smaller, I'll just punch it out where I'm happy with it, which is about there. And then you've seen me do this before. All you do is feed it back through from the inside. Come on, get back through. Can I do it that way? No, because that won't be the right way. You just feed it back through normally. It's normally not difficult. I'm making it look more difficult than it is for some reason. It'll only get one chance and then I'll give up. There we go, I've done it. So what I should have done perhaps is use the tip of adding it to a post-it note. There we go. So I want it there. If you add your sentiment to a post-it note and then post it through, you've got a bit more of something to get hold of. Right, so I'm happy with that. That's my sentiment. And I think what I might do is I might just, if I got some of the paper spare, I have it here. I'll just punch one out in some of the coordinating paper and I may just layer that on there like that. Okay, that looks nice, I'm happy with that. Let's get that on there. And that's our sentiment ready. Okie dokie. You can have awesome fun with this set. I've seen lots and lots of samples. Go on over on Pinterest, type in the name of the set. It's called It Starts With Art, and you will see lots and lots of inspiration. You will never be stuck for ideas of things to make with your Stampin' Up sets, because there's so much inspiration out there. Right, so now I'm going to start and stamp my fun elements. So I think, do I like, so I'm going to have that there maybe. I might just end up with just some of these things and not all of them now, because I don't want to overload my card. So let's have a look. So I'm going to stamp those there in the centre. I haven't pre-done a sample, so I'm absolutely making this up as I go along. Totally and utterly making it up. So I'm going to stamp, I've got room to stamp one there. And I've got room to stamp one there. If I wanted the spacing of that to be more precise, I would have used my Stamparatus. I'm a little bit lazy at using it. I've said it before, don't mind admitting it. So there we go, I like that. So what I'm just going to do now is I want to just stamp some of my buttons. I do like these, they're ever so cute. And I think the dies will coordinate. I'm going to use some of my punches, some of them are retired, but you know, they will never leave me. Well, they might leave me cold dead hands, I don't know. There we go. And whilst I'm here, those of you that follow me, you know, regularly, will see that I am been uploading some skincare videos. Please don't feel that you have to watch them. If you watch me for my crafting, I will not be stopping crafting ever in my life. So continue to watch the crafting videos, and if the skincare ones don't appeal to you, you know, don't watch them. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start and colour some of these. So I've got a selection of Stampin' blends. Again, it's something that I've built a collection up of. I don't have to have everything. I don't have heaps and heaps and heaps and rows of cardstock in my craft room. I just buy what I like and I build them up over time, and that's what I tell everybody, all my customers, to do. I'll say don't buy everything all at once and build it up over time and enjoy your things. But the blends are pretty awesome. I really do love them. I'm not the world's best at colouring, but as far as I'm concerned, that doesn't matter. You don't have to be. I'm going to do the outside with the finer bullet tip, and then I'm going to shape it a little bit, I think. Maybe, I don't know, might not, might change my mind. I'm prone to changing my mind when I'm crafting. So, oopsie daisy. Put the lids on. If you do invest in the blends, make sure you always put the lids back on. In between using, don't have them on your desk with the lids off. They will dry out. They are alcohol markers, so by their very nature they will dry out. Because alcohol makes things dry faster, that's why it's in the things to start with. This one is light pumpkin pie. I thought I'd picked up Calypso Coral, but never mind. Maybe I don't have Calypso Coral, maybe I were imagining it. Who knows? Could be. Fancy this one. What's this colour? Light Seaside Spray. Why not? Let's have a look. Oh, that's pretty, isn't it? I like that. Oh, I might use that on my pens. Oh, I really like that. Really, really, really like that. And one thing you can do is you can turn them over and you can start and you can shape them like you do with flowers. Okay, just shape them a right little bit. And then what happens is, then when you put your dimensionals on, they'll just look a little bit poofy and fun. Just around the outside there. Okay, if you don't have one of these tools, you can use any kind of blunted object that's not going to rip. Do the same thing, the back of a crochet hook, maybe, or hook, as my grandma used to say. Right, so I'll just bob those to one side, and I'm just going to start and quickly colour my pens in. So, let's get some colour on these. I'm not going to go really elaborate, I'm going to keep it quite simple. I'm just going to change some of the tones up, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to repeat the pattern so that it's consistent and also makes it easier. For me, if I want to make loads of them, I don't want to spend an hour colouring one card. So nice and quick and simple. So that's Seaside Spray. So let's get the darker one for the lid of the pen. There we go. Awesome. You can always fast forward if you don't want to watch me colouring. But you never know, you might miss something. Of course, we have our brand new catalogue launch and we're so excited. The 4th of September. If you don't have a catalogue yet, get in touch. I can send you one. But it will all be live on the website. The links are in my description box below, so you'll be able to view it and have a look at all of those awesome, cool Christmas and autumn winter products. So, oops, a daisy, what am I knocking over? I'm just going to grab a pencil because I want the tips of these to be a very pale grey as if they're metal. Okay. That's a pencil, that's a pen. Okay, I'm just adding a little bit of... There we go, I'm happy with that. Okay, so what colour shall we do the next one? I quite like this, colour. I think I'll have... Ooh, what's this one? Pool Party. What's this one? Call Me Clover, why not? Because I think that might go nice with the background paper to the card. So I'll quickly add some of this on here. Oh, that's cute, isn't it? I'm just going to add just touches of it, I think, and then put a lighter colour in between. Put it on there. I'll do the same here. See if we can speed this up a little bit. The same on that. Okay. And the good thing about this suite is you know, it's called Follow Your Art, so it's all about art and crafting and stamping and gluing and sewing. So you can do whatever you want. You know, there's no hard and fast rules to creating. You can do what you like. So I'm just going to very carefully add some red stripes up this pencil. Okay. Just for a pop of colour. It might have been better with the bullet tip end, to be honest. I'll just swap around. Okay. Now I've used basic grey. I haven't used Memento. If you be very careful and be very light with your touch, with your pens, it won't bleed. That hasn't bled, but I'm being very, very light and not putting a lot of ink on that cardstock. Very, very gentle. So these remind me of the little pencils we used to have at school. I think they were red and yellow with a little black bottom. So I'll get my little pencil here and I'll just colour those in with pencil. Okay, and I'm happy with that. I'm going to leave those like that now and get on and finish my card. Now what I would like to do, I would like to put some faux stitching around the edge of there, but I might do that off camera because it'll take me quite a while. So let's get cracking and get this together. Now we've done the hard part, or the you know, the part that takes the most time. And so where's my sentiment gone? What have I done with it? I know I made one. There it is. I was going to say we made one, didn't we? Blimey. Right, so let's get this on here. Okay. I'm just going to put that across the centre of there. And then I'm going to add my buttons for a little bit of decoration. Even though buttons and pencils, it's all craft related, isn't it? On there. one there, and when you're putting your dimensionals behind them, it makes them just have that little bit more poofiness. One there. Oh, we need to go on to the small dimensionals now. That's the good thing about having them in the 2 sizes. Okay, one on there. I love this set. What fun! How awesome! And you know, you can stamp the pens as they are. You could cut them out individually. There's absolutely an infinite amount of possibilities with that set. You could craft a different card all day long. There we go. And then I just do want, where do I want that one? I don't want it that structured. I'll put it there. I just want a tiny little bit of sparkle. I don't know why, you just do. I just feel like you need a little bit of sparkle. So I like these. So I'm just going to add that one there. And that one there, just to give it a little bit of glitter. And there we go, we've finished. I think that's a really lovely card. I give it a try. I think this set is extremely versatile. As I say, there's a whole suite to go with it. So there's papers and ribbons and all sorts to match. Have a look. Give it a try. I'll leave all the details over on my blog at scrimpingmommy.co.uk. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again very, very soon. Bye.